Okay, let's start with week number 8 map, and the first map of week number 8. We have Western Europe, picked by Biquette. I believe I pronounced your nickname correctly. So we are immediately in the snowy area. Riding towards something, terrain, I guess, and that's a fairy train. Maybe I don't know how to call it correctly, but anyway, still no still no useful information, and we are successfully moved to spring or maybe even summer. Now it looks more like Europe, judging by the lines on the side road. Probably that's Netherlands, and the biker here. And that's our first sign with the street name. Pretty useless. That looks like a small town. Maybe there will be some directions towards major cities. Another street sign, and Zwartenjik, sorry. Placed marker on something that looked like it, at least phonetically sounded like it, I would say. I'm trying to match the rivers on that board with what I have, what we have on the map, and looks like the first, my first and initial pick was the best choice I could get here. 20 seconds on the clock, and honestly, I should have and yes, I believe I'm about to press guess, but no, time runs out, and luckily I haven't moved my marker any other way. Yep, my opponent here has a 5k on this round, so yep, anything lower than I would say 4.5k is definitely a loss for me. From this point on, well, judging by the architecture, those canals and number plates on the cars, that's pretty much Netherlands again. Okay, that's a city name. Looks familiar, by the way. And that's yeah, lots of names, and road number, and 365, that's somewhere near the border. Yep, and that's even correct town, I believe. Yeah. Bishop back. I'm sure, yes. Here I can see that that's Bishop Weg. And it's time to check another street names. Very strange. Starlike castle, I would say. Billion, yeah, and an island, of course. And that's Bakovens Mevek. Okay. I'm terrible at any other language besides Russian, so return to start. Trying to find something like a street name here. And Bishop Weg. Brook. Maybe that's a bridge, or brook like a fort, I guess. Like Berg, a suffix in city names. So that's looks like we are here. And that's 5k for me and for Biquette. Alright, now we are, looks like France, judging by the bollards here. Tolan, no idea. And looks like something useful here. No, Cavazio doesn't sound French. Another pretty much useless direction, maybe. And that's becoming to look like a wrong direction, to be honest. I'm almost 2 minutes here and I haven't seen anything useless yet. So I've decided to return to the start and move in the other direction. And here I have immediately some city names, I guess, and that these useless department roads. I believe that's how they are called. Decided to look into northeast location of France. Can't say why I decided to do that. I believe there's a D5 road somewhere up the north, maybe. But I know that there are plenty of D5s or D1s, but that's a D1C, maybe that's unique. So change my marker, and that's 23 points for me, and definitely that's how I lost my game here. Haven't checked the Biquette's score on that round, but I was pretty sure that he scored 5k on the French vacation. So now we are in Ireland. New Inns and 3 maybe. New Inns sounds like a city name. So I'm going into the city itself. Coleman's something. Maybe minivan can show me some useful information. Doesn't look like it. And here we are. Here we have directions. Cavan County, first of all, and R194. I was pretty lucky to find it immediately. Cavan County. So that's probably somewhere Cavan, a city named Cavan here, and there's a new inn that we were seeing in the first few moments of this round. And here I managed to notice Cavan County Museum, pretty useful points of interest. Trying to find some street names. Nothing. So yeah, that's the direction to the new inn. And the best chance I've got is to match the way the road goes. Pressing gas, and that's 5k. And now we are in, looks like UK, but judging by the names, yeah, more towards Scotland, I would say. That Louth, even if that's even, I believe that's how it should be pronounced. But I still need to find more useful road signs. Greenham, Northern Castle, Rookland, Louth. I'm still sure that's somewhere on the east of UK, but none of those names are familiar to me. And I'm still searching for some clues. Alford, Salmon B. Still nothing rings a bell for me, and yeah, motivation is already down since round 3. I'm certain that I can't possibly get some bonus points on this round, so at least I'm trying to minimize my the score difference between me and an opponent. Elford, somehow it just jumps to me out of the map. And any other loot? Yep. And that's pretty much it, I guess. Can't find any other road, any other city names, town names. Carrington was something funny, but now. Okay, moving to Ukraine map. This one was interesting. And by the way, I've picked this map long before the war began, so yeah, I understand that's a nice gesture, but I've did it long before this shit, to be honest, happened. Here we can see Dnipropetrovsk. By the way, I'll probably name all these towns and cities in Russian. I can't guarantee a correct pronunciation in Ukrainian, so that will be mostly Russian. So that's Dnipropetrovsk. Before I saw some kind of a university, or at least a part of a campus of university. So yeah. Some tram lines. A lot of green here, like a small alley or maybe even a park. Some street names would be good, but I was really focused on finding a university. Probably a technical university, but can guarantee you that. And in the last minute I've decided to search for some alleys or boulevards, I would say, boulevards that could at least have a tram line or some green stuff in it on the map. Still can't find any, and yep, that's pretty much it, I would say. Here you can see some college, not a university, and I was near National Technical University, yeah. Judging by these markers here. Community educational institution, okay. Quite unique, not unique, iconic bridge for Ukraine. And I'm going into the city, most likely. Usually those billboards, if they are in a smaller cities or in a smaller cities, contain some names of a larger city or an address like this, M. Sumy Улица, and street name, something like that was written there. I've decided to pick this bridge instantly, trying to find some city names, or sorry, street names. No luck yet. And the bus stop has a name, street, Prokofiev Street. Let's say it like this. So my task now is just to find a Prokofiev Street near some bridges. Luckily I'm not ignoring completely, I would say, ignoring the bottom bridge. Decided to go back to the start, see what's after the bridge. It doesn't look like what what we have on the top, and I definitely wasn't near anything like a hospital. So finally I've managed to see bottom bridge, yeah, somewhere in the middle, I guess, and that's another, sorry, not another, that's a 5k. We are near some highway, direction to Kiev. And this Рыжавка, колодец, Затишек, roughly. So nothing rings a bell. Ладыженка, okay. That's just some probably generic name for a small village, like Berezovka in Russia. Another sign, that's a wrong sign, and that looks like, yeah, no, that's not. I was hoping that would be some road number, but that's just a kilometer marker. Trying to think where it would be. Maybe some names would pop up, as they always do. A temporary marker there. Going back to the start, and I'm seeing another sign. Kiev and Odessa. Well, at least judging by the city locations, I know on what road probably I am. So all I'm left to do is to find Ладыженка, sorry, on near a highway. Yeah, but that's Ладыженка. And with 30 seconds to go, I have to find it. As usual, I'm placing some temporary markers down the road. Here it is, Ладыженка. And surprisingly, I wasn't checking like multiple times if I'm correct or not with my marker placements, as I usually do. Here we have nothing useful besides the railroad here. Okay, we have lots of signs, and Bucha, Borodyanka. Okay, nothing rings a bell. That's not city names. Bucha, Borodyanka. Alright. Placed a checkpoint there. Gostomel. Again, Borodyanka, Gostomel, and Demidov. well, it's better to start searching in Kiev Oblast. So that's what I'm exactly doing. Yep, that's Borodyanka. Yep, correct. Borodyanka and Bucha and Gostomel. At least now I'm seeing it. Yep. Demidov. Yep. And now my past self, as I'm recording this voiceover, sees Gostomel. Placing marker there. And now I'll have to find the railroad. Yep, that looks like it. Some small cafe, but it's not. It's Larek. And that's 5k for me, and I'm maybe leaving for the first time in this map. On this map, Raiffeisen Bank. Aval, I don't know what is it. Here we have Ternopil, another city name. Trying to find it. Yep, here it is. And as always, time to search for some street names. I'm some major street, I would say. That's actually a street name here. I saw the name of Stepan Bandera, as it was a street in his name, but I wasn't actually sure that Ternopil has it. There is one in Ternopil. That's maybe more correct way to say it. Metallic Pizza, okay, it's nothing useful. No street names yet. Well, this advertisement has one. Глубока улица. And actually that's away from the road I'm on, so I'm just wasting my time searching for it. And I understood it. Alright. That's some warehouse sign. And that's the real name. Yep, Stepan Bandera Avenue. Well, this intersection with a private bank near it looks like what I'm actually standing on, and a bus stop right here. So yep, that's another 5k and 24.8 for me. Not at 25k, still 25k less, I would say. Probably later in the season it will bite me in the ass, but depriving of a chance to be promoted to the higher division. But well, it is what it is.